What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Candy J with another episode of Candyology. Oh my goodness, it's been 2 weeks since I seen y'all. What's good? I miss you. Air hugs is all we can do lately, right? I am so tired of not being able to see all my beautiful, beautiful people. But y'all, I had the most fabulous party. And that's my page coming up singing to y'all. My bad, I'm sorry. But I had the most fabulous bachelorette party. Shout out to our host for that party, that bachelorette party, Miss Charlie. And congratulations to Miss Christina. She should have gotten it this weekend because it was last weekend that we had everything. Oh my goodness, y'all. So, shout out to them. So, just to remind y'all where you can watch the show if you have not seen Candyology Radio on YouTube, there are a plethora of shows. There are a plethora of things that you can go back and watch. And I do little shorts throughout the week. You can catch me Facebook Live as well. You can catch me on all platforms at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Candyology CS. Yes, you can. So, listen, just to remind some of y'all, because, you know, the show was on hiatus for a little while. My name is Candy Jackson. I am a certified clinical sexologist through the American Colleges of Sexology and through the Dr. Rachel Institute. I have my own coaching practice that I deal with so many different issues from postpartum to infidelity in your marriage, to trying to spice up your marriage. You name it, I've probably dealt with it. And this one probably was very relevant to today's show. I've dealt with coming out issues, people wanting to integrate their lover's lives, a third person into their bedroom, all of those type of things. So that's all under the spectrum of Candyology, right? So, local marriage certified trainer. That means that I took extra certification to make sure that I am equipped to deal with all of your different type of marriage issues. And it doesn't matter race, ethnicity, sexuality, whatever it is, I can help you. So, today I am so very excited. So very excited. Let me tell y'all something. This sister that I am about to bring to my table, I have been friends with her for a while, but I've been trying to get her on my show for the last year. And so let me just tell her, and I never say her name because I don't like to botch people's names, so I call her Billy, but that's her nickname anyway. Billy Anderson is a powerhouse in the fields of nursing, special education, women's empowerment, and motivating. She's currently serves as the founder of Women Who Leads, whether she want women to understand their power, passion, purpose in life. Her message, the strongest actions for women, is to love herself, be herself, and shine amongst those who never believed she could. As a woman that is a minister to the youth, usher in the church, she is living in her purpose, that is to serve God to her full potential. One of the greatest rewards that we will receive for serving God is permission to still be more for Him. This is her talking, I am a proud member of Gamma Lambda Phi Sorority Incorporated. The mission of Gamma Women is to transform the stigma around lesbian, queer women and families through fellowship, education, service, and compassion. Today, Billy's purpose is empowering women to stand together. You are limitless. You are the universe because they are afraid of your real power. You are a woman. You are the fire. You are all conquering. You are all powerful. You are supreme. You were not born to be a mere beauty queen. So when we come back, you will see her lovely self dancing into I'm Every Woman. We'll be right back on Power Play Radio.
Hi,
My name is Candy J. I am an independent consultant of Bedroom Candy. Bedroom Candy was founded by Candy Burris, you know, escape singer, group member, Real Housewives of Atlanta star. Yes, if you don't know, it's fine. However, Bedroom Candy is a luxury cosmetics line. We also sell hair care, women's wellness products, bath and body products, men's grooming products. Make them smell good, yeah, something like that. And everything for the art of seduction, including adult toys. So, if you need more information, you can reach me at 972-670-7787, or you can DM me, or you can comment below, and I'll make sure to respond. Have a great day. Welcome back to Power Play Radio Network. You are watching Candyology Radio. What? My girl Billy just joined me in the set, y'all. Wait a minute. We missing something though. There is a song that every single time this girl enters a room, you hear it. And you know, it happens to be one of my favorite songs too. Who's that song by? Who's that song by, girl? Whitney?
Yes.
Wait, let's pay homage.
Yes.
Okay, to the late great Whitney Houston. But this song that you should be very, very familiar is "I'm Every Woman." Here we go. Hey. Can y'all hear me? Hey. Get it. Work. Are you every woman? Huh? Oh, yeah! Hey! Hey, girl! What's up, girl? How are you?
Good.
I mean, I see you still alive in this COVID, y'all. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. How you been?
I'm surviving, actually.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good, child. Because, you know, I feel for some of my people right now.
Yes.
Times have been a little bit hard. However, we can bring this a little bit of sunshine to them today. Yes.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
So today's topic is Christian, lesbian, and fabulous. Yes, she is, y'all. Yes, she is.
That is me.
If you, we'll give you all her information later. If you go to this girl's Facebook page, ma'am, all you see is inspiration all day long. So what gives you this inspiration? I mean, because you can just pop it up with stuff. I've been seeing it left, right, left. I mean, you just give me some oomph sometimes. How do you come up with these things?
Well, to be honest, I have a heart, a soul. Mm-hmm. My father was actually 87 years old. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. So, as a young girl, my daddy always drew nothing but wisdom. Wisdom is who I am. Wisdom is what I sit in.
You know, that's not for everyone.
Yes.
I don't ask for too many things, but I do ask for wisdom every single day of my life. Yes.
So wisdom goes through me every day, and I believe in if you don't have wisdom, you don't have anything.
Right. Girl, who you telling? So a couple of things.
Okay.
Number one, because you know we're gonna get to all of the meat and the nitty gritty, y'all. Just hold on tight. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I want to know a background story because the thing about it is you can know all about people. Someone can tell their story, but if you don't know their foundation, then you don't know some of that root comes from. So help us out today. Tell me, where you come from?
Okay.
What was your parents like?
Okay.
Where'd you grow
born in Dallas, Texas. My mother, she actually had me when she was 15 years old. 15. My father was actually 40 years old. Yeah. We're going to put it out there, right? So let's put it out there. Actually, me, my sister, and my brother were the youngest. I am 39 young. And my sister is 38 and my brother is 34. So we're the youngest. It's 11 of us total. Yes. So
how many kids did your mama actually?
She only had 3.
Okay.
Three amazing. 2 daughters and a young man. I'm actually proud. I'm a proud young woman.
So were you the oldest of the 3?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes,
you were the oldest
I'm the oldest, yes.
So what was it like growing up with a mom that was 15 and a daddy that was 40, you said?
Yeah.
40.
Yes. Well, to be honest.
What happened?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I'm about to tell you a story. I'm assuming that she said she was 18 years old. And she was a track star. She was an 8 honor roll student, and she saw this man that was amazing. He was in the Army. And he stole her heart. Yeah.
So it was a love story.
It was a love story, yeah.
Did they stay together?
Absolutely, they did.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Yes, they did. Until he passed away, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
That is fabulous.
Yes, amazing man. Amazing. Yes.
So what was it like growing up with him? You know, because there's a vast age difference.
Absolutely. My mother, hi, Mom. My mom was, she was young and vibrant, actually. She was a go-getter. She was unstoppable. But my daddy he's in the Army. So he traveled a lot. He was an older man.
So does that mean he was kind of a rolling stone?
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean,
I actually had a grandmother and a grandfather. So foundation we stood on. Church. How we communicated was through love, affection. When you walked in the house, it was nothing but hugs and kisses and love.
Is that why I love you, girl?
Yes. Because every time I see you, I have to give you a hug. You gotta say it. Yes. Love and affection is what we were driven on. We were driven on the Bible. Bible was in our family. Hey, Wednesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, all that. Yes, and Sundays.
So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So it sounds like you grew up like a PK like I did.
Sheltered is the question. Sheltered is the answer.
I mean, I was sheltered, but I was in church Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Monday for afternoon prayer and choir rehearsal, and I was an armor bearer, and I was the praise and worship leader, I was the Sunday school teacher, and I was everything.
All that.
I did all of those things. Yeah. So is that
absolutely?
Okay. So when we grow up like that, what were you taught about sex?
Hi, Mom. You know what? To be honest, my mom was very open. She very outspoken woman. She didn't lie. And even though we were in the church, she didn't lie. She believed in telling the truth, and still to this day, she still tells the truth, how she feels. But she was honest. Me, I was more of the child that didn't have any secrets. So I wanted to know. I wanted to know about sex. I wanted to know about love. I wanted to know. I was interested. So I Googled a lot of stuff. But I didn't have to because she told us a lot.
But we didn't really have Google back then that much.
Nah, we didn't. So she told us.
Oh!
And then, in school they had sex education too. They don't have that anymore. Sex education is what they had.
Sex education?
We had that in school.
No, you had a 30-minute video.
It's still sex education. It was in the school. They don't have it anymore.
Listen, as a former teacher,
Y'all don't have it anymore.
They still have that 30-minute video. They do.
Uh-huh.
But when they come back to you, they're like, okay, so tell us something that we don't already know.
Right.
Right.
But that's not the children we were. Because we didn't know anything about that. It was hidden. Mm-hmm. It was in the closet, right? Mm-hmm. So now they know more now. Mm-hmm. But then we didn't know.
Nope.
You didn't know.
What kind of questions were you asking your mom then?
I remember asking my mom, how was I conceived? She said, if you kiss a boy again, if you kiss a boy, you're going to get pregnant. And
is that what she said?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. If you kiss a boy, you get pregnant. I said, wait a minute. Woo.
Is that how you get pregnant?
Hey, I mean, that's what she told me. And that's what we went on. Because you didn't question your mother or your father, right? Right?
Right.
No, if that's what she said, then you better not kiss no boy. And if a boy, hey, whoa, don't get on me, whoa, because if I get pregnant, I don't want to go home. So no, you can't kiss me. No, you can't.
So when did you find out that was all lies?
To be honest, okay, sorry, Mom. I think so. We fasting forward. My prom night, to be honest.
Oh. We skipping right there.
I mean, hey, you asked me, so I'm gonna tell you.
So, okay. So, what high school did you go to? What high school was
I went to. I graduated from Skyline High School in class of '99. I graduated a year early, but I went to Samuel High School. Yeah, I went to Samuel.
Is this where you went to the prom?
No. I went to the prom. No.
Where you go to prom?
Skyline High School. Yeah.
So, who was this boy that you went with?
My first boyfriend and my only boyfriend. Let's make that very clear. Okay?
60.
Very interesting guy. I'm not going to say his name because it's not irrelevant. But he was actually my best friend. He actually told me that I didn't like men, to be honest.
But how did he know this? What happened?
Well, in high school, you're young, so I mean, you would hear things, right? You would hear, "Oh, I like your boyfriend. Your boyfriend did this. Your boyfriend did this." And to be honest, I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care, so it's okay.
So, why didn't you care?
Well, the only thing I remember that my mama told me that if I kissed a boy, I was going to get pregnant. So that's the only thing I was thinking about, to be honest. I didn't want to kiss anybody because I thought I was going to get pregnant. So that's what I went off of.
Okay. So, but how did you discover that it wasn't really because you didn't want to be with him, it was because you wanted to be with Jane, Susan, Tamisha?
Nah, come on now. Stop. Come on now. It ain't got no Jane. We ain't got no... Excuse me. I don't know about no Jane.
Okay, Candace.
There you go.
Christina.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah, come on. And then they use the initials. Jane. Initials. MJ. Yeah. Come on, man. We don't be real. Let's be real. Like, we didn't say no name. You don't say names.
Right.
So no. MJ, yeah. But I knew that, I knew I was different, but I didn't know what it was. I knew that I enjoyed women more than I thought I did, but I wanted to make sure. Because if anyone knows me, I'm a conservative woman. So I believe in making the first step, but I want to make sure. And when you live a sheltered life and being excellent and being, you want to make sure you're making the right decision before you do anything. And that's me. And I didn't learn until I got older. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. That's a part of life. If you don't make mistakes, then you're not living.
So, how do we get from prom night that we just knew that was going to be our last boyfriend?
Absolutely, yes.
How'd you figure that out?
Okay, well, 2 days before prom, we talked about all the time that women, the young girls said, hey, you had sex with her, and I was like, it was okay, it's fine. And he said, hey, so everybody about to learn my nickname. My childhood nickname is Mookie. Okay, and so everybody that know me is looking live. You know, my nickname is Mookie. So they was like, "It's Mookie." He just told me it's like Mookie. I don't know why you okay with me being. He said, so the only thing I can think of is that you like women. And I remember this day like it was yesterday. He said, "Hey, my sister," and this is when I've seen prior to that, other gay women, but I didn't know because the name was very disrespectful, and I'll say it. The word that was used back then was dyke.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so I remember, I remember that word, and so I was like, oh, I know I'm not one of them. No. I mean, how your family would talk about it, So back to him, he was like, you like women. He said, I saw you looking at my cousin and your eyes would just light up. And I was like, light up? Now, I knew, but I didn't know he was looking at me like that. So, okay, we proceed because I liked him enough as a friend.
Right.
And I always liked him as a friend because we could talk.
Right.
I respect the relationship as friends.
Right.
But I loved him enough to know that if I came out with him, I would be okay. I would be safe. Right. So it was okay.
So it was that mentality of, okay, if I can't be with a woman at that point, then I know I can be safe with this man.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
I got you.
Yeah.
So how we found out at the prom night?
Well, Lord. Okay.
What happened? I mean, tell me the tea, girl.
I'm gonna tell you, cause I'm not telling it again. So I'm gonna tell it now. He came and got me. I had an excellent time. We got a room, and I knew it was real. Let's just make it very clear. But I knew I wasn't attracted to men when this happened. So we get in the room, and hey, nicely, he's 6'2", nice looking guy, green eyes, nice looking guy. And in the split of me, I was 18. Let's make that very clear. I was 18 years old, okay? Mama was 18. That when we was in this room, that before, when I kissed him, in that moment, I threw up and I was done. I was like, what? I knew I threw up. And he was so amazing. And then me and him if he's looking, I'm sure he is, I apologized humbly, and I knew, and he knew, but I wanted to experience with someone that I was safe with, and I threw up, and this is how I knew that the woman that he's with, he is a great husband, because he said, it's okay.
So wait. So you kissed him and then threw up?
Yes.
Or y'all was in the middle?
No, I kissed him and threw up.
So did y'all ever make it to?
It wasn't no point.
Oh wow! You kissed him and threw up. So you don't think that psychologically, because your mama had told you all these times over these years that if you kiss a boy, you're gonna get pregnant. You don't think that might have been a part of that too?
No.
Okay. It was just because you like girls.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making
sure. But I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going through, because as a child, when your mother says something, okay, hey, that's what's sticking in your head. That's what you go with. That's your foundation. Is your family. Right. Your family is your foundation. Love, love, sex. Hey, that's your foundation. What you see is what you brought up on.
Right.
So no, I mean, I was with him through high school, so I knew who he was. I knew I haven't always been a Christian, so I saw parts. Okay? So, but I knew it wasn't for me. Let's make it very clear. I think men are amazing. They're just not for me.
Right. Okay.
Let's put it out there. I've never been raped. I've never been mistreated. I've had a great father, stepfather. I'm not going to say his name, but he know who he is. I've had great role models. I just believe when you know, you don't have to live a lie for the rest of your life. And when I threw up, he knew. He wiped me up. He put me in the shower, and he said, "We're going to go home. This is not the life that you want." Right. And I respect him for that.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Yes.
I love him. I don't know your name, but I love you. So, I mean, real talk. So, after that moment, did you graduate and start talking to women? Or what happened? How did we get to, like, we went to college? I mean, tell me what the pathway happened. How did we go from prom night I throw up? And then, now I really know that.
So I went to, I signed up for Texas University for Women. Okay. And I knew for a very long time that I wanted to be a nurse. I knew I wanted, so let's start back. When I was in church, I knew when I got baptized when I was 18, I knew I wanted to, my purpose was to serve. I didn't know what serving was, but I knew I wanted to serve. I wanted to give. I wanted to love, but love comes in different forms. But I knew I wanted to be a nurse. I knew I wanted to see people live and die. And I wanted to be their paradise. So I knew that. So I went through life with that, and that's who I am. But I went through my struggles of trying to, hi Mom, I went through life trying to make sure that she was okay with who I was. Because as a young woman and your mother have already planned her life for you, and then for you to have to tell your mother that you're gay? What? What do you mean?
How did that happen?
I'm about to tell y'all. So my favorite cousin, hi cousin. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them your name. My favorite my cousin, her name is Madrika Anderson, and I went to her and I told her, I said, "Hey, I need your help. I need you to tell my mom I'm gay." You know, and she was like, "Okay." She was always for it. Okay. What do you mean? I said, so I gave her some money. She took her out. My mom, I don't know. I wasn't there when she told her, but I was at the house. And how we would talk and how we would just communicate, we would cook. That was our way of loving and just showing appreciation. So I remember this meal, hamburger helper, corn, and cornbread. Okay, so I was making the cornbread, and she came, and she said, I was coming in the garage, and I just got off work, and she said, "Mookie, ma'am." She said, "That's you." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Let's talk." I said, "Okay, get the cornbread out." Now, I knew she didn't already told her, because how she was looking at me. I knew she told her. And I was ready for it. I was ready. I just didn't know how it was going to come out. I didn't know she was going to be angry. I didn't know. But I was prepared for it. So when I was making the cornbread, she said, "You have something to tell me?" I said, "Ma'am?" I said, "Ma'am?" You know when you
if y'all don't know, African Americans, us black folks, when we don't want to answer a question, ma'am,
hey,
sir,
no. So I'm like, huh? So I said, "Ma'am." Yes, I did.
So we play dumb.
Yes. And she said, "Madrika told me that you're gay," and I said, so I didn't have to be like, "I'm gay," you know. So I went with that. I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "How do you know?" And I told her about prom, and she was like, "Oh, we all go through that." I said, "Okay, all right, cool, no problem." So, I remember if it could have been shorter. It could have been shorter, but probably like 3 to 4 years for her to 5. It could have been 5 years for her to just embrace who I am, and I was okay with that.
Right.
I was okay because I knew that she had already had my life planned. I got married. Because she knew.
That's what we want for all of our
Absolutely.
daughters,
I got married. She knew that I was going to be this nurse. She knew I was going to be this power, but not powerful and gay.
So, at that point, though, had you dated a woman?
Plenty.
Right. So, when did we get from prom I was going to sleep with him, right? And then that didn't happen, so we started talking.
So,
was you already talking to girls at this point?
Absolutely, because you have to have something for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have something for yourself. You don't tell everything, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, because when you're trying to figure out your identity, you have to deal with those things within. Because what people don't see is what they really need to see.
Right.
So nobody saw that.
So you was dating people all throughout this time. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you answered the question for your mom,
I had a girlfriend.
Okay.
Absolutely, I did. Yeah.
So did she know your girlfriend? And
she did
she
not. No, she did not. No, she did not. No, she did not.
So you never played that role in front of your mom, like this is just my friend.
No, ma'am. No.
Okay.
Because what I did remember, what my mom did tell me, if you're going to come out in anything that you do, you're going to be honest. So I knew that when I did come out, I was going to have to sit in that. Because you cannot do something half. You cannot, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to do it 100%.
Right. Because I remember talking to several different women about this particular topic. And there was like, I just paraded my girlfriend around as my best friend.
No.
And that's how I was able to spend enough time with her, because I couldn't tell my parents, because I had these Christian parents that, oh no, you're not gay. That's not it.
Different. But once again, it's different for everybody else, because you have to understand that when you are, I'll say I'm gifted, and what I mean by gifted was I already knew my purpose in life. So what I didn't want to do, my goal was always to use what God gave me.
Right.
And that was to serve. So I didn't want, and when I was young, I didn't want to mess with serving him, but also playing, oh, that's my friend. No, you're my friend, but you're not my friend. So I didn't want to lie, because I'm already living a lie in shelter. So why would I lie? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to leave you where you are. And then when I'm ready to bring you out, I'm going to bring you out with me.
So I guess my question then would be, so what was it like going to church then? Because you said you didn't want to live a lie, right?
Right.
But did anybody in the church know that you were dating these girls?
So let's talk about that. Church is church, right? They don't have to know everything about you. Because when I'm in church, I'm a woman of God. I'm a woman of hate. Minister of youth, and I'm a usher. And I'm a usher. Okay?
And a what?
What?
And a minister of
youth.
Okay.
So that's the only thing they need to know.
We want to
that's the only thing they know.
Make sure
that's the only thing they knew. They don't need to know anything else. I believe in keeping something from yourself. So that's it.
So you have several things that you do, because how we met a few different ways. However, shout out to my brother Juju.
Hey Juju. Okay.
However, the other way that we connected was this wonderful thing that you were hosting. And what was that?
Women Who Lead. Women Who Lead is actually who I am. I'm big on women empowerment. I believe that women, and I always say this, and if anybody knows me, it's on my Facebook page: power, purpose, and passion. You have to know that,
right?
Regardless if you're in a relationship or not, because you're fearless without anybody, because they add to you,
right?
So if you don't know nothing else, if you don't learn anything else from me today, I want you to know your power, purpose, and passion.
Hey. Okay.
So that event came from life, understanding who I am. If I'm not happy with me, I'm not happy with anybody. And I had to learn being my mother's daughter, I can still be her daughter and still be gay. Mm-hmm. I can still be a Christian and still be gay. And I can still be in a relationship and still be gay. Mm-hmm. And when you live your truth, your life comes different.
Right.
In different forms. So women who lead, I am her. And I was hurt. Actually, that's where it came from. If y'all just want to know, I was a broken woman from broken relationships. That I was in love with a woman that, oh wow, that she actually changed my life. To be honest, when someone changed your life shifts. So I knew that I had power. I knew that I had purpose, and I knew my passion. So I went on that. And I went full force, but I didn't hide, and I didn't hide from it. To be honest, I sit in it, and I sat in it, and I sat in it for a whole year. Let's be honest, I sat in it, and I wanted to feel it because when I talk to women, I want them to understand. When I talk to you, I want you to feel my energy. I want you to know that what I've been through, I can only tell you what I've been through because I don't want to talk to someone who's never been what I've been through. So everything that I talk about, everything that I post on my Facebook page, everything that I post on my business pages, everything that I go through, I don't want to talk about it if I haven't been through it.
So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Did anybody find out at the church and have a problem with it?
To be honest, no. Mm-hmm. No, nobody didn't. To be honest, I have the most amazing pastor. Oh my God. I love my pastor. He say, sit in your truth. Church is church. That's it. And when he said that, that made me so comfortable to live in my truth, and I don't care about what nobody else thinks.
So how do you, or have you actually had to deal with anybody, saying you can't be a Christian and lesbian and all that?
To be honest, no. And I say that because when you live, I'm gonna say when you find balance in life, because you got to have balance. When you have balance, you have to learn how to separate all of them. So I've had balance for a very long time, and that's what comes with wisdom. When you have balance, you don't have to do that.
Right.
And I have balance. When I'm in church, I'm in church. I'm serving for God. When I'm out, when I'm at work, I'm at work. Mm-hmm. When I'm with my friends, I'm with my friends. So why do all those have to intertwine?
Well, so some would say,
okay,
right?
Mm-hmm.
You've kept a very conservative life, right?
Absolutely.
Because before this year, which I think we have a picture, before this year, I don't think we really saw any of your intimate partners on Facebook, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay. So I think we have a picture of you and your current love of your life partner. Nobody has really seen that before, right? Nobody's really seen that before.
Correct.
I mean, I can honestly say that we've been Facebook friends for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years now. And I've never seen anybody on your page. Right. Not in that form or fashion. Because this looks like love to me. That's what this picture looks like. That's how I feel anyway. Okay. So can you say that possibly some of your not having any trouble is because of the conservative manner of which you have, kept social media private. I wouldn't have even known until at Women Who Lead we had a whole session with this beautiful lesbian couple that I would love to have y'all on the show.
Hey, D, baby.
But I didn't even know until you told me somehow in that conversation of us talking, right? And I say that I have a great gaydar, right? And I can say that I wasn't quite sure. Mm-hmm. And I was like, she might be bi, but that's the honest to God thought that I had about you, okay. Right? Because nobody said anything.
Absolutely.
And no social media said anything, and so all of these things. So do you think that partially the reason why that nobody has really, and not to say that I feel like anybody should be attacked about anything,
Absolutely,
but tried to say too much to you about anything,
absolutely,
because you've kept it pretty private, right?
Absolutely,
okay,
absolutely.
So what made you? Because I feel like it's love, but what made you? Go ahead and put this picture of you and chocolates on social media. What made you do this? What? I mean, was it love? What was it love? I mean, is it love?
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'm just asking some
questions.
questions.
I can answer the question. It's just like it's so not. Well, to be honest, why I put the picture on there is because she completes me. She adds to me.
So wait, say it again for the people in the back.
What, she completes you?
She completes you?
And she adds to you.
She completes you and she adds to you.
Absolutely.
Just like a regular heterosexual relationship.
Absolutely.
She completes you.
Absolutely.
She adds to you, which
Absolutely.
is what any partner should do, right?
Absolutely.
And so I just think it's beautiful, to be quite honest, because I'm proud. I'm very proud, because when I saw this picture, y'all, when I saw that picture of her, I honestly was kind of teared up for a second, because if you know her, if y'all, the ones watching that know her, she's very private. She don't do all that. Right. But I knew that there had to be a shift. Absolutely. For you to actually be able to do that. So I just, it warmed my heart. So, in saying that, is she supportive of this Gamma Lambda Phi, right? Phi.
Yeah, you better say it.
I'm just making sure I'm saying it right.
Please.
Because I would like you to tell the people what this sorority is all about.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, Gamma Girls! Hey! Well, to be honest, Gamma Girls, let me tell y'all about Gamma. Gamma is the most, I know, oh, wait a minute! Woo! That's us right there! I don't know about any other lesbian orgs out there, but Gamma is the most purified. And what I mean by pure, these women are amazing from day one to end. And when I say genuine love, and they're not just breaking you down, they're working with the end. So they're healing you. Mm-hmm. When I say healing, that's what they do. Mm-hmm. And after you cross, if you cross, let's make that very clear, because they'll let you, if you cross, it's even more work on top of that. Mm-hmm. But what I love about Gamma, they were very adamant about healing you. You can look good, you can wear that jacket, you can wear those letters, but if you are not dealing with the inner you, there is no point of you being here. And that's what I love. And that's the reason why I pledge, because, and my friend Joy, she's the co-founder, and she picked me and she said, hey, this is good for you. And I love her with all of you.
So what is the mission? Because, everybody that has letters, they have a mission.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was a very powerful one that I read on your website. So I just really wanted you to talk about what is the mission
of Gamma, okay? Let's break it down. The mission. It tears my heart, because people don't understand when you are part of a sisterhood that wants you to be healed and not just look good in letters. And it says the mission of a Gamma woman is to transform the stigma around lesbian and queer. Okay? That is so powerful, because they're not just saying one, they're saying all.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think that stigma is?
I mean, because when people see, when they see a woman that is a lesbian, the first thing they think is because it has been proven. Oh, a man abused her. A man, or she got raped, or he didn't make her feel. That don't have anything to do with it, because I believe in self-love. If you don't have self-love, you don't have anything.
Right.
Because you don't need that from, because I believe it starts with the household.
So what about these people? Well, and I've heard some terrible things that have been said.
Absolutely.
But what about men that say, "Oh, if I gave you this D right, then I would make you go back"?
I mean, they say that too. They say that. Yeah, they say that. But I believe in. But they've said that. They've never said that to me. So let's make that very clear. I believe in how you carry yourself, because what I did learn. My first time when a man did talk to me, he said, "Hey, oh, you're beautiful." And when I was sitting in my truth and I said, "Hey, I'm gay," he said, "Oh, me too." I said, "Thank you very much." It's okay. And so what I had to learn was, in that moment, I'm taken, and I don't have to justify if I'm gay or if I'm straight. I'm taken and move on, because if you're happy, regardless if you're gay, straight, bi, it doesn't matter. If you're happy, you don't have to give all that extra conversation. You say, "Hey, I'm taken," and you move forward.
Exactly.
And that's what I say. I'm taken, and nothing more, nothing less.
Right.
And that's what I stand on.
So let me ask you this question: Do you think that? So we have plenty of sisters and brothers that are gay and have gotten married. Do you foresee that in your future?
Getting married? Absolutely. Hey, babe. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was a hint.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I believe in being married. Absolutely. Okay. Yes. It's not the end goal, but it is the goal. Let's make that very clear. It's not the end goal. Right. Because my end goal is to take care of my partner for the rest of my life and make sure she's okay. Because the hard part about it is when you are a lesbian, they even do it in heterosexual, but it's even harder when you guys don't take care of each other when you are in your relationship and then you get older and you can't take. So it will definitely have steps to it, because I don't want my wife to think about grieving and still trying to fight over what's hers and what's mine. Because anything that's in this house is out.
Talk about it. Have you ever watched the show Pose before?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am.
It's one of my favorite shows. Yeah. But do you remember that there's a scene where they're having a funeral and they're talking about all of these different things and the parents and all
Absolutely.
this.
Yeah.
And so you have so many issues that come up because you're not living in your truth and nobody knows about your partner. And then you're sitting here fighting for what? This person's gone. So live in it now.
And I live in every bit of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So the important people around you already know who you are.
Absolutely. Everybody knows.
And definitely they know today. But let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think that marriage is, what do you think about this statement?
Okay.
Marriage is not always defined and controlled by the church and should not be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that every marriage is defined on your own, because me and my partner's relationship is defined on us. We're two powerful women. So don't have anything to do with church. It has to do on pure love and emotion.
Right.
So don't have anything to do with the church. She knows who I am. I know who she is. So it doesn't have anything to do. And I had to learn that by me being a Christian. Everything you don't have to look for guidance through church. You can look at guidance through other things. Right. I mean, I meditate. Right. I'm spiritual. I'm all. You can be all of those.
I believe.
And I had to learn that on my own.
She had to learn that on her own.
On my own. Okay. Because I was raised one way. I was raised one way. Because when you're in the house, you're raised one way.
Right.
So when you venture off, you learn different things.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you work with the youth, right?
Okay.
And it is part of their mission too. Is that around working with youth as well, or no? It's just separate.
No.
Okay.
But you saying Gamma? Oh, they what you?
Huh?
You know, I love talking about Gamma, but
I mean, I see some things that we can't.
Absolutely. Number 3, proud. Pride. I work hard for this.
And you were telling me about, I think you said something about YouTube, and then y'all were trying to get it together. No,
leave it alone, okay? Don't do that. But I will say this. If any woman is looking to be a part of a sisterhood that is pure and that is looking for a home and genuine love and healing within, if you're not looking to heal the little girl that you have that is broken, then hey, we're not the art for you. But if you're looking to do the work, then we are.
And that's what I was looking for. If you're looking to do the work.
Because we do the work there.
Coaching, counseling, therapy, I'm about doing the work.
Absolutely.
And you see this lady here today with us has been talking about all of the things that she got to after doing the work. Yeah. It wasn't about just, oh, I'm a lesbian and that's it, and oh, I'm a Christian and that's it, and oh, I'm a nurse and that's it. No, she's done the work.
And I'm still doing the work.
And still doing
it. Absolutely. I'm a work.
Yeah, I'm just
But people think they are. I'm a working for every day. So let's make that very clear. Yes.
But as our time is wrapping up, I just want to, first of all, thank you for being here. We have to have her back because she has so much more to give y'all trust and belief. And I would love to have any of her sisters on. I love
absolutely
y'all talking about your truth. That's what
absolutely.
That's what I want to hear.
We coming back.
Yes.
We're coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, BK Sexy Bingo is on August 22nd. Now let me just tell you, Sexy Bingo is just me giving you a bingo card, and we talk about relationships, we talk about sex, we give you tips, and you win some awesome prizes. Let me just tell you, everything has to do with bedroom candy. Yeah. So we have Bath and Body Works, we have women's wellness stuff, we have men's grooming products. We have, of course, everything for the art of seduction, but we also have a total makeup line as well. So all of the different prizes, everything is worth over $50. So you play 2 games, one board gives you $10, and you play 2 games. You play the boards, 2 boards are $10, and you play 2 games with those 2 boards. And then I give a free raffle in between everything, and the raffle prizes are always above $25 or more. So it pays to play bingo. Okay, right. We have a blast. I want to say the last one had 25 ladies, and that one was a private one, but we had 25 ladies in there and just being silly, telling stories, and I'm crazy. So y'all, if you watch the show, yeah. So, anyways. Next time Candyology is on, I have one of my friends, my sister. Her name is Louisiana. That's not her real name, but that's how everybody in Texas knows her. She's from Louisiana. We're going to be talking about hero relationships. And what I mean by hero relationships is that when a person is a vet, there's a different type of way you have to deal with them in a relationship. Okay. You have to be able to deal with that PTSD. You have to be able to deal with night tremors. You have to be able to deal with their psyche not being always up to par all the time. And so it's a lot. So my sister has overcome so much. She was completely paralyzed. She learned how to walk again. She has her own fitness crew. So it is amazing. So I can't wait for you guys to see her next time on Candyology. And so I think that you can reach us at Candyology CS on every single platform. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can go to Candyology Radio to watch on YouTube the replay of any of the shows. How can they reach you? No? You don't want them to reach you, Chad?
You can reach me on Facebook. My name is Bovicia L. Anderson. Yes.
Yeah, you can watch back to replay to spell that for you.
Yes, 13 letters. And also on Instagram, and it's Mookie5581.
Let me make sure we put those in another moment. Anyways, okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. In 2 weeks at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am always wishing you love-filled days and orgasmic nights. Have a great day.
Hey.